Welcome. Oh, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. There we go. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Rad. Good to see you. Trainwreck as well. On the left-hand side, we're going to be looking at Unleashed. Let me double-check that the player roster is correct. You have Iscorp, yes. Got a Muradin, Greymane, Urel, Cassia, and a Lucio. And on the right-hand side for Team Cat Sapphire, we're going to be looking at a Rhaegar, Artanis, Li Ming, Hanzo, and Joanna. We have a little gamble going on right now. How many stacks on Cassia's Q? How many Q stacks will she have on this level 1 by the end of the game? It's an uncapped quest. Get your gambles in if you would like to predict how many stacks Cassia gets. Will she have 69 or more or 68 or less? Get your gambles in as we get into our first engagement for Battlefield of Eternity. First best of 3 of the day. We're going to do a few of these. Chat, if you're good, I have found laser sharks. I'm using Budget Harpoon Pro, and it works fine for me. Oh, I mean, I was using the Qatar Elite, and it just has less buttons. It's very lightweight. I will say the one thing I like about the Dark Star a lot is how it forms to your hand. It's very comfortable, and it's supposed to be a MOBA / MMO mouse. So it is a good mouse. It has a lot of side buttons that are easily accessible. Good morning, Ninja. You're just in time for the games. You're just in time for the bet as well. Big condemn from Joanna. Good enough trying to step in for the allies, allowing Hanzo to keep picking up stacks on his simple geometry. 4 currently on him as we look at the top lane. Do have our Greymane keeping his Inner Beast active, poking at Jet on that Artanis, who did go into the amateur opponent level 1. Checking the Li Ming to see what she's going to be angling for, but nah, just poking at the wave. Not going to be trying to poke at the enemies. Does have the Aether Walker level 1, very good talent for the race potential on a map like Battlefield. As we got 10 stacks with the Cassia and a contest over the fight, over the camp and top. Oh, you're still doing work, Quid. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's Saturday morning. Why are you doing work? What a rude company. I bet the shareholders don't care about you. Sorry. First blood will go over to the members of Unleashed, and a second kill with a Cassia snipe. Well done. Easily achieved. Where's my buttons?
Double kill.
You could even say
A singular strike.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. I did not do any Darkest Dungeon quotes during my casting at Berlin. I remembered it one time, and I was like, but I was with Caldor, and I was like, oh, I want to save this for Trick, because Trick will definitely catch the reference, and then I just completely forgot to do it. You saw 69, so I bet 66.99. Nice. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Hope you're enjoying your Diablo 4. I feel like Diablo 4 is going to be great for me. People are going to want to play Diablo 4 and have a stream on the side. I'm a nice, cozy stream that you can just listen to. Or mute. Oh, can they kill? Wow, Murden's going in with another Dwarf Toss. He's not able to find the bit of damage necessary for the kill. People that want to contact customer services on the weekend. I have to admit I was that guy earlier today. Granted, I went through the web services of customer service, but I am trying to find out what the hell's going on with my luggage. I sent a report to Lufthansa. They sent me an email like an hour later like, yeah, it's pretty much not our fault. Contact the other airline. So I put in a thing with Condor, and then I called the number that they gave me again. We'll see. Last night, last night after stream, I called the number that I was given at the PDX airport, the Portland airport, of the person that was supposed to contact me on Friday. And I said, hey, this is the number that I was given. I was told I was going to get called today. It's like 3 o'clock. Could someone give me a call back? I get a text message 30 minutes or so later, maybe an hour later. We're very sorry about getting to you just now. Could you please provide me the information of your lost luggage? At that point, I had decided I'm ordering Taco Bell. At that point, I was on the fence. I was like, I'll just make a grilled cheese and save money. At that point, I opened up DoorDash and I was like, I'm ordering Taco Bell. I'm done with today. How did you know exactly what I'm doing? Because I have my crystal ball out. Muradin going in, trying to get the slow with the heavy impact at level 7. Looking to set up a kill, but ain't able to do so. As Hanzo finishes out his simple geometry. 29 stacks for the Cassia currently. The doubters are feeling okay, but those believers feeling hungry as Cassia picks up 3 more really quick. He just unlocked tier 3 world. You know, I made plans to go to the bar with some friends later to, you know, catch up after the Germany trip. And this morning when I woke up, I was like, God, you know what I want to do after stream? I just want to, like, sit on my butt and play Diablo 4. So I have this gut feeling I'm gonna come back from the bar and stay up a little too late playing Diablo 4. And then I'll remember being like, oh, I have to set up the cooking stream tomorrow morning. Because I do need to move stuff into the kitchen for that. Build your own bundle. Ooh, nice. Oh, just tacos sounded right after just annoyance. Camps to be grabbed around the map. Muradin and friends I thought were going to re-engage. Looks like Good Enough is able to back off, and Siege will continue in the top lane. I did get Taco Bell, indeed. It was very much worth the $31. $31 for 3 items. And, like, an okay tip. Yeah, I honestly, I don't know, just finding out that they had, like, 0 processing on my lost luggage, I was like, I give up. I got no energy to cook. I have 0 desire. If I don't order something, I'm just gonna have drinking beer and going to bed and give myself, like, a stomach ache. Top lane fort is being eviscerated. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Yrel has defended quite well up against the leaving Artanis. They have gotten poke in that lane, but it's still first structure to fall in favor for Unleashed. As we cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what the damage, healing, and experience looks like here on map number 1, our first best of 3 of the day on Battlefield of Eternity with 10 talents here. First hit by the side of Unleashed. You ever want company in your D4 grind? See, this is where I feel so weird about it, because a lot of people are very far ahead of me in the game, and I wasn't sure if, like, anyone would want to come and just do, like, old storyline stuff with me. Does that make any sense? Like, I don't know. Oh, Muradin, 274 HP, but a leaving Arcane Orb meets him to the face. I thought Muradin was out. I thought he was squeaky clean. Oh, rough go right there for Muradin. He will fall, and they had the 10 talent tier advantage. They still have the 10 talent tier advantage. The ball lightning comes out, bouncing from player to player. Hanzo almost getting a kill into Cassia. He needs one Stormbow, but he can't step in, as Lucio's got the pushback, as well as a Righteous Hammer from Yrel in the face. We have a very low Joanna trying to back off here. Lucio might chase in, but the healing from Rhaegar just ever so much enough. Muradin back in the mix. And that'll be a reset from the side of Team Cat Sapphire. Blah. To be fair, the concert is today, and they didn't bother checking if they had their tickets until today, so it's kind of my fault. Wait, what? Wait, what just happened? I'm doing 56 tier 3 stuff, trying to clean up all the, you know, some... Ah. Oh, wait. Ninja got Wendy's? Been actively requesting to join for the final. Okay, alright, Ninja. I'll keep that in mind. If I see you online when I'm playing next, I'll send you a thing. Or, by all means, send me a request. I just always have that, like, oh, they don't want to play with someone who's only in, like, the first... I think I'm still in the first act. I've really not done a ton in the game. I keep getting distracted with side quests. I'm not doing all of them, I'm just doing a lot of side quests, because it's like, I'll be watching a stream, it's like, well, I kind of want to pay attention to the stream, so I'm just like watching the stream and doing side questing and leveling. I'm just over level 20 in the game, I think. Yeah, because I think I just got a potion upgrade thingy. Bloodlust for the Rhaegar, by the way, was the level 10 pickup. Didn't talk about that as well. Suppression Pulse, Dragon's Arrow, Wave of Force, and Blessed Shield as Muradin gets a huge Stormbolt over the wall, but the allies are not around to make any sort of massive damage happen. 58 stacks, 59 stacks for the Cassia. Getting closer and closer for those believers. but the core could just fall at any moment. Yrel, though, has invaded. I'm wondering if she's going to be stealing away this camp, but Artanis isn't even on it. Got some pub fries that were to die for. I'm so excited about the breakfast skillet tomorrow. It's going to be delicious. Should be a really good time tomorrow. As well as muffins. Oh. 13 talent here in just a moment for Unleashed as they back away, waiting for that to trickle in. Yrel going to jump in from the flank here. Big Righteous Hammer into Jet. Suppression Pulse will be used. The Blessed Shield will bop around as well. Yrel with the Avenging Wrath in. Pops the Ardent Defender. Feeling it's a little too early, but it doesn't matter. She's back up to full. Hanzo takes a Stormbolt to the face. Yrel with an Avenging Wrath. The Cleanse from Rhaegar is not enough, and Hanzo does go down. Artanis to fall as well. A Fen from Cassia might set up the Quadra kill. Lucio looking for it. Greymane with the autos. It's a Greymane murder fest as we look at a... Beautifully played from Iscorp right there, getting tons of value for their team and the Quadra, as I mentioned. Oh, I saw did you get pho last night, Gato? That looked delicious. All right, Cassia just can't hit any more Qs onto enemies. She can hit every Q, just not on enemies.
I must find another way.
Pub burger. Yeah, I always look at the pub burger and I'm just like, that looks good. It looks good, don't get me wrong. And then I just go, but I want a Baconator. Those NM dungeons. Don't know what those are, but I'm very afraid of them. Man, now I'm gonna the entire time I'm out with people today, I'm just gonna be like, man, I wanna play Diablo. I wanna be social and see friends, but at the same time, I just wanna play Diablo. Why can't my friends wanna play Diablo as well? Alarian into the top lane, second, I believe, Immortal of the game for the side of Unleashed. They're gonna be dealing 1,436 damage into structures right now. Big slappy swords, and with a small amount of shielding, let's say a third of the bar, gonna be attacking from range until that shield does drop, or you see the visual AoE fall. Are they Nightmare Dungeons? My brain went to New Mechanics Dungeons. If you give me a computer that can run it and a game I'll play... No, I mean like the friends that I'm supposed to go see at the bar, why can't they be big into Diablo? That's what I'm getting at. CP out here just trying to get a free PC. It wasn't pho, but it seemed pho adjacent. It was called Calhoun. Coconut chili broth, chicken fat. Wow, that sounds very good. Bloodlust from Rhaegar is maybe going to save the Joanna. Avenging Wrath in from Yrel can't get the Righteous Hammer kill. 16 to 14 in our levels, 9 to 1 in kills. And things are looking very good for Unleashed. Gotta try. Hey, I don't blame you. New Mexico Dungeons. Oh, that's what they are. Huh. I didn't know New Mexico was part of Sanctuary. Streamer buying everyone PCs. Yeah, I'll get right on it. Yep. I quite literally said to my buddy a couple nights ago, man, I wish I had a laptop so I could play Diablo in the living room. That way I can sit on the couch with Bandit and play Diablo. Nice dwarf toss over the wall, looking for the Hanzo once again, but Arabano not able to do that as we have a huge condemn, pulling a few members, getting the slow from the subdue, but still, no counter kill, defensive posturing from the side of Team Cat Sapphire. Yrel looking for the Righteous Hammer. Greymane goes in, Iscorp trying to take down good enough, and the body blocking's in place. Joanna falls. How much value can Unleashed unleash? You're welcome, chat. I'll be here all day. Well, for a lot of today. Has Bandit to buy you a combi as well beyond measure. He does? Then he can start buying the bags of food that are $80. A Bloodlust activated by Toki. Ball lightning spread a little bit here. Jet does unfortunately go down to the Lucio Assassin. And there's no wave available, but Muradin Avatar is going to tank a few of these tower shots. They step beyond. Inner Beast from Iscorp still active. And this may be a bottom lane keep to fall rapidly. Li Ming Arcane Orbs being sidestepped. Muradin goes in to pressure the Li Ming, dropping her down to nearly 50% HP. Still, bottom lane being assailed. High fives and healing from Lucio's good. They spread the damage between the allies. 2 still dead on the side of Team Cat Sapphire. But the objective phase is up, and it seems like they're going to go ahead and burn down Belith. Tier 4 dungeons are giving you a good whipping. I honestly thought about making the Cassia level 1 questing 100. I just wasn't sure how effective it was going to be. Now we know. I mean, it is Division 1. These are very skilled players. I believe this is the highest division in Heroes Lounge. I don't think they have like a Division 1 plus this season. Avatar activated by Muradin. He goes in with the Dwarf launch, heavy impact, all that good stuff, trying to pressure onto Hanzo in the backline, forcing the natural agility from him. As Hanzo does return a Dragon Strike to the face of a few enemies, but still not enough damage to find a kill. Li Ming trying to poke in, trying to look for that reset. Is good enough is low on the bottom side of our screen. Muradin cycles out to let his trait kick in. Gonna get some free healing from that one while Artanis is dead for the next 41 seconds. Li Ming tries to wave force back the Cassia, but she's on a
Triple kill.
Muradin once again trying to pressure the Hanzo, but he's not able to get close enough. That is still a triple kill. That is an exposed core. And I do believe we are looking at a map number 1 going over the side of Unleashed in this first best of 3 of the day. Cursed Bullet pretty much doing nothing to Joanna as she's already so low. Cassia trying to find the kill into Hanzo, and she does, making that a for her specifically, and that's going to be
Team kill.
Nicely done. Cassia's got the GG, well played. A true ace for Cassia here. Finds the pentakill. And map 1 battlefield goes over to Team Cat Sapphire. GG, well played. A true ace. An actual true ace. Nicely done. All right, how many Q stacks for Cassia? She had 69 or more. Alright, back to Bandit Night. Thank you all for being here. Got a fun little day of streaming for all of you. Hope you're ready. Good morning, Straubs. Good morning. How are you, my friend? I hope you got some good sleep. I hope Kumo didn't poot too much. You just got back from PT. I hope it was good. Have you ever asked for traction? If you've never got neck traction from PT, oh, it's the best thing on earth. Oh my god. They basically just they basically gently pull your neck and they move it around and stuff like that for like 20 minutes. Oh. It's so nice. And I feel like you would very much enjoy it because you're probably one of those people who also digs their face into a monitor all day doing stuff. You're in Pacific time, you didn't say hi to Baha. I was gonna make the joke too. I thought about making the same joke, to be honest. Doc says your ankle's healing up nicely. You've had that oh my god. My friend, she used to be a massage therapist up here, and I would see her once a month. She also gave me a little bit of a discount because we're buddies. Basically, the discount that she'd give me came back to her in a form of a tip. So win-win for both of us. It was a little bit cheaper for me, and she got some cheeseburger money. But there was one time when she's like, hey, I don't have another client. Can you stay for another half hour? Because she's like, I want to test stuff. And she's like, you're my friend, I can test things on you. And I was like, sure. And she's like, well, I'm working on traction. I was like, oh, yes. So I got free, like, traction one day, and, like, I walked out of there feeling amazing. There was one time when she was like, I learned this new stretch for legs. Do you want to try it? And I was like, sure. She literally got up on the table. She is taller than me. She's, like, 6 foot. She's a strong German woman. I'm swoon over her, but she's married, so we, you know. Anyways, so that, my swooning aside, she jumps up on the table, and she's just like, you need to hold this so your junk doesn't fall out of the sheets. And I was like, death gripping it, and she basically took my leg and like shoved it into my body at this weird angle. And I was like, oh my god, just massage therapist. Go see a good massage, like find yourself a good massage therapist. Not a masseuse. There's a difference. There is a difference. Massage therapy. Usually they're correlated somewhere around physical therapy or sports therapy. Oh my god, Straubs, I was literally messaging Tatsuki. Tatsuki was asking how the Germany trip was, and I was like, oh, it's so much fun, this and that, and there are so many beautiful women. And she goes, yeah, Baha, it's Berlin. It's just like... Anytime someone says cheeseburger, like, Steve, every time I hear cheeseburger. I honestly have not seen that movie ever. I have never seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. How's Tatsuki? She's good. She's doing her own thing, finding happiness outside of streaming. There seriously were pretty women everywhere. I couldn't look somewhere without being like, oh. There's so many pretty goth women. It's great. I should. I know they're good. I know they're good movies. Surprised Baja's neck doesn't hurt from all the turning he did. That's why I had to take an extra day off when I got home. What do you think I was doing on Wednesday? I was laying on ice packs. You should call your massage therapist one. Well, that's the issue, is I don't see her anymore because she moved off the mountain. She lives like 6 hours down the mountain because she went to a school in Southern California for further education. She's coming back up here eventually, but it's not going to be probably till a long time from now. Because she was even saying she wanted to get herself settled in the city before she even started classes, and I don't think maybe she'll start classes this fall. Her best friend, who's one of the people I'm going to go see after the stream today, she's moving to Pennsylvania. There's an FX, like a movie FX school that she wants to go to, so she's going to go there. So maybe they'll start classes at the same time or something like that. All right, everyone, we had a little bit of downtime because we ran some ads. The ads should be done, no pre-roll, and we should be able to get into our next game. We're going to go to Towers of Doom. Let's do a boss prediction. Let's do a fun little boss prediction. Which team gets first boss? Unleashed. Team Cat Sapphire. I have to abbreviate. No boss taken. I doubt there's no boss taken. It is Towers of Doom, but you never know. I feel like Towers of Doom, sometimes the bosses are just completely ignored. I will get us in the game. I will start the prediction after I introduce the teams. Imagine going to FX School and you can learn it on YouTube. On the left-hand side, we have the members of Unleashed in this best of three. Joanna, Hanzo, Dahaka, Zeratul, Stukov. To the east, we've got Team Cat Sapphire. We got a Rhaegar, Kel'Thuzad, Muradin, Sylvanas, and Leoric. Let's go ahead and start our prediction. You know the deal.
Hey, listen.
And let me show you the level 1s as well. Which team will get first boss? Will it be Unleashed? Will it be Team Cat Sapphire? Or will no boss be taken here on Towers of Doom?
Let the battle begin.
Yeah, I'm excited for her. This has been a dream of hers for a very long time. She's the one who's done the Deckard Cain makeup. She did the God of War makeup. This is the friend who's always done all of the cosplay stuff for us. So realistically, because she even said, she's like, hey, if you have any other cosplay things, like, hit me up so that way I can build my portfolio before I go to school and stuff. So she's talented. She'll be really good at it. It's just, it'll be a bummer not to have her in the town for, I think it's like 2 years, basically. We all went to the beach, like, before I went to Germany. We were all chatting, and she was like, honestly, I'll probably use any time I have, like, vacation time from school coming back here. I was like, that's not surprising. I mean, like, her mom's here, her boyfriend's here, her house is here, so can't really blame her. Oh, wow, no one believes in Team Cat Sapphire to get the boss. Nobody? As a reminder, if that one wins and there's no points in, Jeff Bezos makes lots of money. And we don't like Jeff Bezos making money here. Quite the opposite. We want to take all of his money. And summon John Cena. Kel'Thuzad on 2 stacks currently, getting some chain heals from Toki. You're going to head out to your niece's graduation. Be lurking. Ah, thanks for the lurk. Have fun at the graduation. And I hope you all have like a nice like pizza party or something afterwards. Invade onto the camp. Thanks for being here, Tessa, and thank you again, Tessa, for the tier 1 for 9 months earlier. That's going to be a kill into Zeratul. First blood does go over to the side of Team Cat Sapphire. A huge condemn from Joanna, but she's got no subdue to pick up, and it's a double kill for Team Cat Sapphire here on map number 2, making things look like a battlefield was a fluke. But Dahaka will continue to split soak, do double rotations between mid and top, get his enhanced agility completed, as well as try and keep that experience equal. Granted, of course, Leo's matching a lot of this, and there's camps, kills, and that's about a level lead to the side of Team Cat Sapphire as the Murden cannot land the Stormbolt onto Zeratul, who's looking for some quick clear onto one of the sappers before it gets in the lane. Sylvanas did go into the Mercenary Queen. That's why you're seeing the glow around the Sapper. That does increase the explosion of the Sapper damage. It increases the auto damage from the Sapper. It also, if Sylvanas is in range, will increase the explosion. But since that AoE did disappear, it looks like the Sapper doesn't get the extra value. I think it was also cleared up before it crashes in. And we have pressure onto Leoric, but he does not fall, as we have some bush partying right around the objective area. Good enough anchoring for their team. Probably sees the Joanna Hanzo floating around as well. Stukov considering to move into mid lane, force some soak really quickly, maybe with a lurking arm, but nah, he's just floating around, anchoring, making sure that no flank happens. Meanwhile, Leoric will land the Spectral, or the Drain Hope, into Zeratul's, delaying him out. Dahaka making a quick rotation over here. Jet sees it, starts to back away. Is there a drag available? Indeed there is. That should be a dead Leoric here. And Muradin will get the channel. Oh, the Hanzo keeps delaying. Joanna with a flank as well. Dahaka gets the channel. No brush stalk from him. The Kel'Thuzad is going to put a ton of damage. Arabano is going to be Bio. I'm sorry, I tried. Joanna will fall, and it's going to be 8-4 in shots, favoring the side of Unleashed. Is that a red team Kel'Thuzad? Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Those chains are going to be twice as long. Good morning, Stark. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Best of luck murdering everyone later today. And good to see you as well, Zurules. I'm not sure if I said hi to you before, but hope you're having a great Saturday. Hope you're all having a great day. Checking out some Heroes Lounge games. Maybe we'll do some other stuff. Or maybe we'll just cast all day. I don't know. I do not know. Maybe we'll play Sekiro. I just cracked myself up. We might as well start a brand new Bloodborne run through. Why not? Camps to be grabbed for bottom lane, or at least camp from the side of Team Cat Sapphire for the bottom lane. Will they go for the invade? Looks like they want to. No, they're just going to push things up. Still have control over this bottom lane. Kel'Thuzad getting real close, getting that... Oh, the chains! The chains don't connect. And Stukov's able to sidestep a lot of stacking forward from the Kel'Thuzad. That laugh, by the way, means the boss is up. We're 5 minutes into the game. Chains. Maybe this isn't a red team Kel'Thuzad. They must have not entered the cheat code for extra chain length. Stormbolt, though, will land into Joanna. She's trying to back off with the... Oh, nice subdue finish out right there. Oh, a very low Stukov will fall as well. And 1, 2, 3 sappers over the wall. 33 to 32 in core HP, and this game became a lot closer. Sekiro, Baha dies twice inside. Yeah, pretty much.
Activate them now.
I will always be happy to see more rando. I really actually was thinking about, depending on... I have 3 best of 3s for all of you today. I grabbed from Heroes Lounge. One of them is a Laser Sharks game if you're well behaved. And then I was quite literally thinking, if those are done and there's still stream time before I have to meet up with people, maybe we do a little bit more Elden Ring randomizer. We may just do that. I have so much fun playing that. It's not like the most popular thing on my channel, but me having fun is also important too, I guess. If you're good, there's Laser Sharks. What's up, E-Bagatron? How you doing, bud? Is this live? I mean, the stream is live, yeah. Bottom lane fort does fall. 10 apiece in our levels. As we do have mid lane opened up for the side of Team Cat Sapphire. Oh, very low Zeratul able to blink out of the top lane. The game. I mean, yeah, Heroes of the Storm is a live game. We have servers that are active. You'll just have to watch the games and find out, Hunter Orc. If we're all good. But if I give you a direct answer, then people just leave the stream. Oh. Pretzels from the Hanzo. No, these are we're casting replays today. We're casting replays today. Heroes Lounge games typically are at like 11 a.m. my time, and that's about in an hour. I thought about doing a live game earlier, but that means then we're streaming the entire day with a 20-second delay, and that's just so annoying to deal with. You know, instead of finding ways to screw over their partners and stuff, Twitch should really figure out some of the things that we all need, like being able to add and take away delays live on stream. Blessed Shield right into the face, locking down Kel'Thuzad. A drag will connect. A Dragon Strike will shred through Kel'Thuzad, and a kill does go over to the side of Unleashed. They unleashed the dragon and found a kill. What marketing? See? Nah, there's quite literally people who come in here and like, oh, it's not live, bye. It's like, all right, whatever, dude. I only watch games when they're live. Because apparently there's a difference. Meh. It's perplexing to me all the time. Well, Dahaka's nearly got movement speed or mount speed. Once he finishes his next stack, that's a nice, really good blink from Zeratul just to avoid the AoE stun onto his allies. We have Muradin falling. Unleashed is once again turning the fight and finding late game experience. We actually have not cycled through the other numbers. Let's go ahead and do that really quickly, see what the damage, healing, and experience does look like. Haven't had a chance for this just yet.
Hero slain.
All right. Double objective phase in the mid and bottom coming up next. We'll have 16 talent tiers as well around the corner. And until then, it's grabbing sappers, double soaking, getting closer for 13 talent tier, and maybe taking down the Leoric. I don't think Dahaka lands a drag. Oh, that was very advantageous, I would say, to try and land that isolation. Would isolation have killed? I don't think so. Isolation wouldn't have killed, would it? 347. No, Leork I don't think would have died from that. Iscorp should have the channel. Kel'Thuzad might delay out. I'm watching minimap. It seems like Kel'Thuzad is not going to be delaying out. And the members... Oh, wow. That's a huge condemn into a slow from Joanna. Zeratul picks up the kill. Virulent reaction locks Kel'Thuzad in place. The Dragon's Arrow comes through, and the Ancestral will mitigate any threat onto this Kel'Thuzad, who steps back into the fight. A huge entomb from Leork, but there's no damage to follow up at this time. The top or the center channel hasn't happened yet. Iscorp did get that channel just below us as a very low Stukov does go down. A double kill for the side of Team Cat Sapphire. Well, good enough. Gets chunked here. Leork will slow down Iscorp. Does that kneel Peasants at 4? Yes, it is. That was a nice chunky slow. But Toki gets the channel, and it's 19 to 24. Killed from depression? Wait, what? Apparently, the CDC has stated, the Center for Disease Control, that a lot of people in the United States are all becoming depressed. And I didn't even click on it, and just my brain was like, yeah, I wonder why. Like, it's, oh man, we should really do a study on figure out why everyone's depressed. It couldn't be all of the obvious things in front of our faces constantly every day. No. Massive shove will push back the Murden, but Arabano should fall here. Gonna try and split away from Stukov, not at least getting pulled together, but that is a nice Kel'Thuzad combo off the Glacial Spike. 21 stacks on the Master of the Cold Dark. 9 more to go to pick up that 75% spell power increase. I guarantee it's not US only. Oh, I would be willing to bet as well, but you know, the CDC has to state the obvious. I say that, but I remember what people said about the CDC during COVID, like, oh, you can't trust the CDC, they're just making up numbers. What? Oh, yes. They're making up numbers. Okay, sure. A classic CDC only top of current trends. Oh, that is a... I thought Kel'Thuzad actually might have a pop-off moment right there with his Frost Nova, but not really the case. It's a turnaround. Hanzo, Zeratul will find the double kill. Zeratul will fall Jet. One more auto will take him down, and that is absolutely the case. A triple altar phase will be coming up. Murden throws a Stormbolt into Dahaka's face. Is he going to brush stock out? I feel like Dahaka brush stalking over here would be the ideal call. But it's Stukov who goes for the channel. Dahaka still just continues to waddle his way to top lane. Now he brush stalks. Okay, there we go. Leo, does he? No, Leo doesn't have enough time. Even if he cheats at it, he doesn't have enough time. Murden might... Oh, Murden does. Stukov, caught in all of this, is in a really bad spot. Reactive Ballista Spores not able to be activated right there. Hanzo drops a really good Dragon Strike through tons of enemies through this corridor. Zeratul blinks in, or will take the teleport back into the center, but Hanzo does go down. Man, I gotta be honest, I gotta be a little critical here. Dahaka should have brush stalked way earlier, but it was just a little too long. And 5 shots go into the core of Unleashed. Obviously, hindsight's 20/20 when you're casting and you can see everything. Well, that's just me. Zeratul trying to dip, dive, and dodge around. Sylvanas will fall to the Joanna, though Dahaka gets a burrow under the ground. The Lurker Strain bops back the enemy. He gets a touch of Essence. And they're fine. Mid lane fort will go down. The side of Unleashed are losing all but one structure. If that top lane does go down, the barrage will begin. Sappers are in the bottom lane available to be fed in for Team Cat Sapphire. Actually, potentially 6 shots, as we have this bottom lane bell tower now being worked on. We're post 12 minutes. We got the center teleport open, so these are all keep values. Massive shove from Stukov creates a window. Zeratul blinks to a safe distance. Entomb from Leoric may set up the kill into this Stukov, but a brush struck in from the Dahaka. A huge blessed shield into Condemn, and Hanzo with the Dragon Strike. Oh, we're going to the fair and getting pretzels, because it is... I don't know, it's my best I can make up. Another Lurker Strain bop. Dahaka may be looking for a drag onto Muradin, but it is still a quadra kill in this bottom lane. Maybe, just maybe they're going to get the Penta. Muradin, or Sylvanas now respawning. Zeratul still chasing in. Single altar in the bottom of the map, and Hanzo left to clear this out. Though a Muradin staggered death, not the worst in the world. Lots of little mistakes, of course, yeah. But as I say, like, when you're casting and you can see everything and you've got all the information at your fingertips, it's easy to say, it's easy for me to sit here and be like, well, just do this. Does Joanna delay? No. Or excuse me, Stukov. They don't delay. So they get one less shot, but it's equal. Equal on the map for the time being. 20 apiece in levels, 4 and 4 in shots, 14 to 15 in our core HPs.
You have done well, heroes. Let the
And boss is up.
know my power.
Boss has not been taken yet.
Give up so easily.
Another tower under my dominion.
Ooh, next is ZVZ, sorry. I'm totally not watching StarCraft 2 while I'm casting. I would never. Little overlap. I mean, wow! Hanzo just got a whole lot of damage, and it's not from the Dragon Awakens. It's because of the center. The center does 75% increased damage. I feel like that's overlooked quite a bit. Natural agility from Iscorp. That's a really good entomb from Leoric. He does have the Buried Alive, but it's the Zeratul to fall as well. Master of the Cold Dark is done. Stormbolt connects into Dahaka. Ancestral Healing. Farseer's Blessing could spread, not when you're shoved away. Is Corp being drained of their hope? As Muradin continues to advance into Arabano. The rest of the team coming in here as well. Lurking arm to maybe zone a few back. A huge slow from Leoric. Storm Shield from the Joanna that blinded by the light. She's got the Holy Renewal and the Zealous Glare. Leo goes in deep, and he dies for it. Kel'Thuzad to fall as well. A single altar, and it's 2 for 2 in kills. It's actually going to be 3 for 2, favoring the side of Unleashed as we chase in further onto Rhaegar and Muradin, who drop the Earth Grasp Totem for that 80% slow. 90% slow. Oh, please go get the channel.
Heroes.
Thank you.
Not let the Gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars before you.
Wow, Muradin and Rhaegar are going to try for this. It's a little risky. Dahaka misses the drag, but he's got Feeding Frenzy level 7. He'll have another drag and a few more autos. Arabano uninterrupted by the Dwarf Toss, a massive shove. Drag. No drag, okay. Should have had enough cooldown by now. Isolation to the face of Leoric, who is in the middle of a Wraith Walk. 1, 2, 3 sappers go into, 2 of them go into the tower. Muradin and Rhaegar clear out the last. Still no boss. And it's 14 to 11 as respawns come through from both sides. 16 to 14 in our kills as we cycle through the late game numbers, get an idea of what the damage, healing, and experience looks like here. Massive wave, by the way, in top. Huge wave in top. All right, sorry. Finishing up my little cup of tea here. Leo checking outside the bush with the Wraith Walk. Looks like he's got the ominous Wraith Royal Focus combo from the duration he's got. Also with his priority to consistently go through enemies. That's a... Oh my god! Absolutely shredded the Zeratul right there. Double altar phase. No, it's single altar phase in the bottom of the map. Should be announced soon. Hanzo drops a Dragon Strike in the lane. Keep in mind he's got the Dragon Awakens at level 20, so he's got a lot of good cooldown reductions from Stormbow and Scatters. I forget if it's off autos as well. I don't think it is. Buried Alive on Hanzo. He's just going to play to the far side of that. Sappers 1, 2, 3 go into this, or 1, 2. One of them actually distracted by the minion wave, but that should be 5 shots into the core of Unleashed. With Zeratul dead for 25, I don't... Oh, no, they're going to go for... I don't know if I like this. Yeah, you back off and you just soak things up. Wait for Zeratul to get back and then reclaim bottom lane bell tower. ACP, thanks for the lurk. I appreciate it, bud. Stormbow, scatter, and basic attacks. I did have it right. One sapper also made it over the wall. Drag on to Kel'Thuzad. That's a really big pickup. The Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas connecting into Dahaka, who's silenced for a few seconds here. And Leo is still alive. No shield glare to take him down, but the blinded by the light will give some supplemental shielding to the allies here. Oof. Kel'Thuzad going fishing. That is... Wow, I can't believe you're the first person... We have first being achieved an hour and 13 minutes into the stream. This is why I'm not going to kick. I still got to build my community back up on here as this, back on Twitch. I was gone for 10 days. People are probably like, oh, I guess Baha's done streaming forever. All right. 8 to 11. Kel'Thuzad has that level 20. Another drag, but this time it's into Joanna. She's got the Storm Shield again. Isolation from Dahaka. Doesn't connect. No contagion value to spread. Zeratul zoned away with the Frost Blast of Kel'Thuzad. 3 sappers still in bottom lane. A double objective phase coming up next. If both shots are channeled by the side of Team Cat Sapphire, they take this game. If they get 1 altar plus boss, they take this game. The members of Unleashed can only trade out 1. Preferably, they trade out none. No channel into the bottom. Massive shove, not connecting into Muradin, who's really far split from his allies. Huge Dragon Strike from Hanzo. But it seems like the enemies are able to back away. Ancestor Healing was triggered as a Lurking Arm is activated underneath a lot of enemies. Toki very low on that. Rhaegar and Zeratul tries to dip, dive, and dodge around. Another Entomb from Leoric will connect into a few with that Buried Alive, and Leoric will be traded. A very low Sylvanas gets the Haunting Wave out. She's got 200 or so HP as Muradin has to Dwarf Toss out, looking to create a little bit more CC for that window. Massive shove puts Muradin next to his allies, but he goes right back in. The Dragon's Arrow, the Blessed Shield. Dragon Strike, excuse me, will take down Rhaegar. And this is looking like 6 shots into the core of Team Cat Sapphire. Arabano uninterrupted, and Araku as well. Good call. Bottom lane to be reconverted during all of this, and still, no boss has been taken. Wow, I honestly thought there would be a boss by this point. Someone takes it as a consolation. Oh. I don't want neutral vision. I want one team's vision. Okay. Nice check with the Wraith. All right, so we jump out. Sorry, I just want to show vision between the two really quickly because, oh my god, that is a Blessed Shield that takes down the Sylvanas. Kel'Thuzad falls as well. Lurking Arm from Stukov. Stukov was the MVP in that moment right there, and I do think Unleashed are going to take this boss. It won't end the game, but it puts the enemy down to 1 HP. All right, Unleashed gets the channel. 24 minutes into the map, Unleashed does get the first boss of the game. And I do think, ladies and gentlemen, this could be the end. Actually, if you think about it, this could be the end for either side. Team Cat Sapphire get an amazing... it's not gonna happen. Sorry. I was like, they just gotta get a pentakill with a Rhaegar Muradin, and hope Leoric can respawn in the fight. Yeah, I don't think this. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta go ahead and take down Leoric here. Gotta pad those stats. Meanwhile, Zeratul is doing Zeratul things on the right-hand side of the map. Another kill. Dahaka's got the channel. Zeratul trying to save KDA will go down, and Dahaka's uninterrupted on the left-hand side. That will be map number 2 over the side of Unleashed. Team Cat Sapphire with a promising start, a really good mid-game, but the latter half just fell away from them. GG! Oh, sorry, hit the wrong button. I tabbed out of the game to message Day. Sorry about that. What's up, Baba? How you doing, bud? All right, that's our first best of 3 of the day done. We got more, though.